Hey, this is Keita J in the house. And I have a co-host, but he's not with me at this moment. He'll be here. We're going to talk about a few things today. I want to give you a little bit about my business, which is it's called Exist in Nature. And a little bit about my business is that we deal with wealth, beauty, healthy living. It's all about building your business, which you need to find partners and things that you could deal with in the business aspect of things. And also, beauty side is that I'm a custom designer and I do phone cases such as this. These are one of my phone cases here. And I also have t-shirts. If you could see this is one of my goddess t-shirts. Very free and entrepreneur. The healthy living side is more so I'm a vegetarian. I have been for about 4 years. I had to switch over to get rid of the meat. So right now I am into juicing and smoothies, and I still eat fish. So that would be considered a pescatarian. So that's just about me and my business. So it all came together as Exist in Nature. And if you wanted to find me, you'll see my website on the actual blog. So yeah, so let's get to the topic. We're going to talk about a few things today, and it's all relative to business. Call me Miss Creative because I am. That's just me. My co-host is Jamon Darnell. He'll be in the building soon. He's a comedian and he's lots of fun. So the topics that we have today are, very first topic is going to be about grinding. We all need to find that grind within ourselves so that we can make it in life. So that's going to be one of the things that we'll be discussing. Number 2 would be working for someone. I've recently left a job. Haven't really had a chance to talk about it. And it was really hard leaving, very scared to leave. And I just had to, I really would like to touch on that because it can be emotional roller coaster for anybody that just up and leave a job. You have that stable income coming in, and then all of a sudden you just can't take it anymore and you just up and try to make it on your own. I just had enough. So we'll discuss that as well. Getting notice and branding as well. That's another part of your business. That's one of the biggest things about making it as an entrepreneur, helping people to recognize who you are and what you do. So these are the topics that we're going to talk about. Just waiting on my co-host, as I said. And once he comes in the building, we'll really discuss that. So here he is, Mr. JD. Get your ass over here, JD. Tell these people how you doing. What's up?
Morning, world. How y'all feeling out there? I'm Jamon Darnell, comedian extraordinaire, great dad, and lover of all good things in life.
Okay. Lover?
And
Who's lover?
I said I'm a lover of all good things in life.
Oh, okay. Let's get that right. What else about you? Tell them. People want to know, who is Jamon? Is he the man with sunshades, or is he like...
Right now I'm sitting behind limo.
Unpredictable?
Excuse me.
Who is Jamon?
Let me let the people know who I am.
Tell the people. Who are you?
Right now, I'm sitting behind limo tent, being me. I just told him I was a comedian, though. I did say that, right?
Can y'all hear him? Because I'm just sitting
beside him. I'm pretty sure they can hear me because the microphone is on.
Okay, the microphone is on.
I'm also a guy who used to have hair.
Oh, that's been gone. And you know what? Let me tell you something about Jamon. Should I tell him? The hair thing. I'm not going to tell him. Oh. But you know what? His hair...
It's wavy. My hair is wavy.
His head is wrinkled.
Okay. What's the subjects and the topics
I
today?
told them the subjects.
I've been invited on
the subjects are
boss show.
okay.
She should drop
Tell
one
me.
S and a O.
Tell me. Okay, so the subjects are grinding, and the meaning of grinding.
Okay.
Working for someone versus working with someone.
Okay.
Getting noticed. Branding.
Okay.
So do you want to start with you as far as working as grinding? Let's say we're going to start with the first one, grinding.
And what about?
So as far as grinding, as a comedian, how do you grind? Like, what do you need to do to get out there for people to
comedy grinding.
Accept you for who and what you do?
Well, the comedy grind is different from any other grind that's out there that I know of.
Okay.
Because a comedy grind isn't always about money. It's about building your brand, building your name, letting people see who you are. And sometimes that's going to call for you to do what some may say charity work, pro bono efforts, guest spots, traveling, networking. And a lot of times you don't get paid for that.
Okay.
In the beginning. But in the end, if you do it right and you do it with a proper meaning, it all pays off.
Okay, so that's your grind.
That's not just my grind. That's the grind that I see. Any person that's successful would know you probably want to pattern yourself after someone that's been successful doing what you're doing. So if someone's been in the business for 25 years and they've been successful at it and they've been happy, barring whatever personal experiences that they had. But as far as their business goes, you pattern yourself after that, and I'm pretty sure you'll put yourself in a winning position.
Okay. So as far as grinding for me, since I'm not really...
let me ask you, what's grinding for you? How do you grind exist in nature?
How do I grind?
Yeah.
I grind.
Hey, listen, we don't need all that.
Why not? That's what grinding is, isn't it?
Yeah. You see why I'm behind limo tent. Hey, so anyway, how do you grind?
Like they say, a woman should never go... I'm sorry. I'm not going to get into that, but I grind. I grind if I need. How? I get on my knees.
What?
No, serious. No, I grind. I get out there, and I think a lot of things that come to mind, I have a lot of brilliant ideas, and sometimes you need that someone that's going to help you get to where you want to be. So as far as my grind, when I get an idea in my head, because I'm a Sag, and this is Sag season. I got a birthday coming up,
That nobody asked about a birthday coming up. No, they want to know, how do you grind?
I just told you.
What do you do?
Look, when I grind, I get an idea and I roll with it. I research how to do it and I move on it. That's how I grind. I get out there, I hit the streets, I talk to people. That's grinding for me. I mean, as a female.
So if somebody, you said you got these little trinkety cell phone thingies,
I do,
right?
yes.
So
very creative.
So if somebody wants, so how are you grinding with these? What are you doing to get these exposed?
As far as getting these exposed, well, I do Vin.
I'm not there. I'm right here.
Oh, you want
I asked you that question.
Why can't I look in the lens?
All right, go ahead.
I'm talking to the people. I see you almost every day.
All right,
so I want to look into that lens. I want to look into that lens.
All right.
I'm talking to you guys. Okay. So as far as getting my merchandise seen, I don't shop around anything, but I do let people know. I have pictures on some of my flyers of some of the designs, my website. I have a website. Of course, I told you guys you'll see that on the end of the video.
So you brought your business into the 21st century?
Yeah, why not?
All right,
everybody else is.
Go ahead.
I'm not doing door-to-door sales.
Why not?
Because the door will get slammed in my pretty face.
Well, what about the doors that may get open?
Well, look, let me say this. I do show off my design. So, if I'm ever sitting down, I turn it over and I let people can see. I've gotten customers based on the fact that my cell phone case has been out. So people see that. I wear my t-shirts. I do draw and I design some of my own t-shirts. I didn't draw this particular one, but I do draw and I have designed some of my own t-shirts. So I do wear my product as well.
So you use and wear your own products?
I do wear my own products, and other people have bought my products too, and they wear it.
Why should somebody trust in your brand?
We didn't get to that yet.
I'm just asking you a question.
What you mean? Because it's durable. That's why.
So you mean to tell me that t-shirt is worth like how many washes?
I probably washed this maybe about 5 times already. And it still looks spanking new.
So how many times have you wore it?
I don't know.
It
probably
better be
more
less
than I
time.
washed.
So that means you dirty.
Hell no.
Well then,
are you dirty?
No, because if you wore that 5 times, you should at least washed it 8.
Well, if I wore 10 times and I washed it 5, what does that mean?
So do you hand wash that? Are your clothing?
No, I wash it. Washing machine. Washing machine. So it has washing machine. It's wear and tear from the washing machine. And look.
Oh, so it has
that's how I wash it.
It has washing machine durability?
Yes.
Okay. What do you use? What do you have? A Kimmel?
I don't know what I have. You want to check it out? Do you want to see exactly what it is? You should know what it is.
I don't care about your washing machine.
That's not my product. We're speaking of our products.
Right,
why are we talking about a washer and dryer?
If I get my daughter one of these phone cases, if she drop it, will she lose any of the trinkets on there?
She won't. Because it's stuck on glue.
So
it might break.
Oh, so your stuff, not all your stuff.
Well, I'm just saying, because it's not meant to be on the floor. Like anything, your phone will break if it's dropped hard enough. So anything that hits cement is going to break. Now, if it hits the rug, that's different.
So what type of quality control do you do on your material?
What do you mean? As far as if something happens to it?
Yeah. Do you run it through any okay, some car companies take and crash a vehicle 50 times.
Okay, but I'm not a car. I'm not a car.
Okay. Have you put that in the oven to see if it melts?
Who would do that? Who does that?
I'm just asking about the durability.
Once you put yourself in the oven and see if you melt.
I won't.
Or burn.
I'm a turkey.
Oh. Or based. What? Watch your mouth, sucker. Anyway, back. Sorry, you guys got to deal with this, but this is just our routine. So, grinding. We talked about grinding. So, we know the meaning of grinding for me and you. So, world, you have to get out there and grind whatever it is that you need to do for yourself and your business in order to survive. Do that. So, the next subject.
Y'all got some liquor? All right, go ahead with your next.
I got a smoothie. I have water. I have tea. I do have wine, but it's like, what time? And you're speaking of drink?
It's time to get turned up. Turned down for what?
No, you need to turn all the way up.
Like my homegirl.
Without wine.
Like my homegirl would say, turn up.
Whatever. Anyway, back to business. So, the next subject is working for someone versus working with someone. Which would you prefer?
They ain't gonna answer you because they can't hear you.
I know they can't hear me.
Well, why would you ask somebody what would they prefer? That ain't even there.
Silent night. Should I wrap him up and give him away as a gift? Does anybody out there want him? Anybody?
They still ain't gonna
answer.
Hands up. So evidently
send me a message.
Is no.
Okay.
So would you want to work for somebody or do you want to work for yourself? What do you choose?
I think it all depends. My experience is working for someone. I think I'm more of a boss. You've considered me as bossy sometimes.
You're bossy. That doesn't mean you're a boss.
I'm a boss. I take control of what it is that I want to touch. And a lot of times I feel like I don't want the authorities coming after me. So if I'm working on something and you didn't give me a deadline to complete it, or you give me a deadline and you throw something else, 2 or 3 other things in there that needs to be done. Am I a machine? Can I operate like that? I mean, come on, give me some leeway. I can't just do 2 or 3 things and get it to you within the same time period that you would like me to, unless I start on something and then get to something else and then get to something else, and that deadline is moved out. I've experienced that working for people. I don't want to be in the type of field where I feel like I'm more of a machine, like I'm a slave. You know how back in the day they used to pick cotton. We wasn't out there, but our ancestors, they dealt with that. So I don't want to be that type of person where somebody's telling me, hey, I need you to go out there and pick some cotton. And I need that cotton here by 10 o'clock at night. And here I am. I'm starting at 9 in the morning. And you haven't even fed me or anything. You think I'm still going to have energy to pick cotton till 10 o'clock?
When I hit you with this whip on your back, you will.
Yeah, but that's different. So that's how we feel at work then.
Well.
We're up against people.
Well, you know what to do.
What?
Free yourself.
I did. I resigned in November 2014.
Escape to the north.
I got out of there.
But where you go? Did you run to Ontario, Canada, like Harriet Tubman
No,
did?
I came to my home and I worked from here.
This is where you work from?
So I work from my home. I'm an entrepreneur. If you got work for me, I can give you my email address, website. Like I said, it'll be on the video. On the end of the video, you can pull it up that way. Yes.
No, I yawned. I said,
why you yawning?
I just yawned.
Wake up.
I'm woke.
Do I need to scream it?
Hey, yo, you running the show here.
Okay.
And can I tell you something else?
No.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm boss. You don't tell boss nothing.
All right.
Do you tell your boss something?
I don't have a boss.
When you had a boss, what did you tell your boss? We got off topic. Look. Working for someone versus working with someone.
I told what they called the boss on the job, because they called them the boss. I called them by their title, supervisor or manager.
Okay.
I told them exactly what I felt. And I didn't have to tell them what I wasn't going to do unless it was demeaning or degrading to who I am and what I stand for.
Okay. What do you stand for?
I stand for righteousness and goodness. And I'm not.
Are you a righteous person?
At times I can be.
Are you a stand-up person?
Yeah.
So you're truthful and honest?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I need to be.
Loyal?
Yeah.
Too loyal?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I know that. Sometimes you are too
We're
loyal.
all sometimes too loyal. Now,
I wouldn't say that.
I just wanted to say this, though.
Mm-hmm.
These chairs are uncomfortable. You need a new set. But anyway.
Wow. Is he paying for it? Hello.
Why you keep going? Is he this? Is he that? That ain't nobody right there.
It is.
Hey.
It's my audience.
Oh.
Anyway, working for someone versus working with someone. Let's get back on. I would prefer to work with someone because I know that I have say-so as well as the other person has say-so. But now, when you're working with someone, you also have to be able to agree to disagree on some things. Do you think we do that?
What do we do?
Do we agree to disagree on a lot of things?
Pretty much we disagree.
On a lot of things.
Disagree.
But we eventually get on the right page.
Well, we don't even care. We be like, look, we'll see if yours work or if mine work. And whoever idea works, that's what we stick with.
I usually say, you know what? It's no competition. I always tell him it shouldn't be a competition between the both of us because I just feel like we need to be able to work together. If you're going to be in a relationship, you should support one another and what they believe in.
Well, who said we was in a relationship?
Now, unless it was something illegal. If it's illegal, turn the other way.
I'm just trying to figure out who said we was even in a relationship. Who said that?
I never said that. I said if you are in a relationship, you should support one another.
Oh. I just wanted to clear some things up.
Oh, okay. Working with someone versus working for someone.
I'd rather work with someone. Because when you work for someone, That's not. I'm saying I don't knock with nobody. Everybody not built to work by themselves, to work for themselves. Everybody's not that, and some people need to work for somebody.
Yeah, I agree. Everybody's not meant to work for themselves,
So
and
you-
I've had people tell me that they don't think they have the tenacity to
You got
work for
leaders and
themselves.
followers, so you know.
Some people just need a lot of structure. You know what you need to start
say
from
some
start to finish.
Don't exclude you. Some of us.
Some people, I don't think I need a lot of structure.
I'm gonna tell you, you do.
I don't think I do.
I do.
I come up with a lot of ideas.
But you still need structure,
I
my
didn't.
dear.
I said a lot of structure, meaning from beginning to end, you need somebody to tell you exactly what to do.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, so you think I do? Why
Yeah.
is that? And you excluding yourself?
No,
Oh, you need a lot of structure. I don't.
no, it's not structure.
It is structure.
It's instructions.
No,
Carry on.
no. No, it's not instructions.
Okay, carry on.
It's not instructions. Let's touch on that. Why do you feel it's instructions versus structure?
Well, structure versus instructions.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
You need instructions so you'll be able to follow the path that is being laid before you. So you might say, hey, how do you put this desk together? And they go, hey, give me those instructions. And once you put the desk together and you follow the instructions, you would then have a nice structure.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You see, out of instructions do we get the word structure, which is Latin
It can be the same
for
as far as what I
Struct.
feel. It could be the same. Structure. You need to have everything lined up for you.
well, let's look at the root word.
Instructions,
Let's
same darn thing.
let's
pretty
look
much.
at the root word struct.
Struct. Yeah. We're on the same page. You see how this one does? He tried to make it,
Construction,
he tried to turn it around.
instructions.
Destruction,
Yeah.
construction,
Instruction.
punch in the face, anything.
Guards up with a week and
Sometimes
a
you
hook.
really got to
Come back.
look at somebody and say, remember Arsenio Hall?
Yeah.
Get that out of
He
here.
gonna sue you for that.
Get that out of here.
All right.
Okay.
Back
So-
to
You said you would rather work for someone?
no. I said with.
Okay. With or with?
With.
Oh, with the F. We
F.
know where you from.
With.
Everything is with the F.
Yes.
You from DC?
No. I'm from planet Earth. Earth. Like Nerf. Earth.
Okay. Anyway. This one right here. All right. So branding, getting noticed. This is the next subject.
All right.
So getting noticed. I can speak for myself. Well, let's start with you. Getting noticed.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel as a comedian?
Mm-hmm.
You're trying or are getting noticed, or do you feel like lack thereof?
You saying like, okay, you want to know the really...
How are you getting noticed? What are you doing
Well,
to
you gotta
get your
stay-
name out there?
Well, you gotta
or-
stay busy. You gotta stay on stages.
And how are you doing
gotta,
that?
You gotta stay on stages.
And how are you doing that?
Jesus Christ, I'm contacting people to say, hey, do you got any room for a comedian to come and rock out on your shows or your stage? And they say, yeah. So I stay busy in that way. You got to get on stages, hit mics, and have a good performance and good jokes, right? And have good character.
So that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
So how often are you getting out
As
there?
often as I can.
So every day you're out there?
If I can be, I will. I love the grind on. I love that comedy stage, and I love.
So what does comedy do for you?
It just lets me know that.
It let your hair down?
It just lets me know that I was born to do what I do.
So
The way I
does it
do
let
it.
your hair down?
No,
That's right, because you don't have any.
thank you. So,
And it is time to shave it too.
all right, listen.
You know,
Listen,
I'm
you running a
starting to
show.
see.
You're not a stylist or a groomsperson.
I am a
What
stylist.
the hell you think this?
Oh, and I style too. I do everything
listen,
as
listen.
they say.
It's not about that. You need to stick to what's going on. You already asked me a question. I need to answer it, right?
Go ahead.
All right. So yeah, I love doing comedy. It's Some people are born to do what they do. And when I first got on stage, I did it and it felt like, yo, this is the place for me. And I stuck with it through thick and thin.
So,
I sacrificed a lot.
so when you got on stage, that moment when you hit the stage,
Yeah.
what is it that you think stood out for you?
The fact that I was up there and it felt good.
I mean, how did it feel? Did it feel like a
It
warm woman, a warm hug from a
Nah,
woman?
it just felt like I heard angels going, ah,
Oh, and then
and
it
the
was
light
like,
was on me, and it was, ah, and
so you, as far as getting yourself noticed, and I mean, how are you branding yourself?
first of all, I'm on stages and I'm hitting people.
So
I'm
do you
I'm
tell
out
them when
here.
you, when
I
you
can't
go
really
on
say,
stage?
how am I branding myself?
Let me ask you this, because this is what I feel. You know, I go to a lot of comedy shows with you, right?
Okay.
You
do.
You guys might not know, but yeah. So I'm there and I'm dealing with a lot of the comics. And I hear a lot of people on stage. How do you guys tell people where you are going to be next? Like, how do they follow you?
Well, you say at the end of your set, you let them know, hey, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all social medias. My name is, I'm Jamon Darnell. So you'll say Jamon Darnell. Or you can say whatever your name is. Like you might say Bossy. And they go, oh. But you got to be funny.
Okay.
And you got to really hit the people hard. But from what I see, I don't think, when you say you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram and all that, that's cool. It works, it helps. But you got to always say it enough so people can follow you on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or other points of social media.
So do you miss a beat when you go on stage? Is there any moment where you are on stage and you forget to say who you are and your account and all that, so people will know how to follow you?
Yeah, because that's not important to me at the moment. And when I'm on stage, my job is to make you laugh, and so you can remember my face. I don't care about my social media prowess as much as I care about you remembering me, the person.
But
Because,
remembering you is that's a part of branding, because you are
it's
your
a part
comedy.
of you. It's a part of branding. So if you can remember me, the person,
So
then,
why forget that?
Then,
That's important.
Then guess what? You don't have to always follow me on Facebook and social media. It's too much going on there anyway. So you just need to know who I am, the person. That's what's more important.
So do you go up and speak to people?
Yeah, I talk to the people after I do it good. After I do my thing, they come over and say, hey, how you doing? That was a good set and everything. And if you ask me, I think that's the perfect time to tell a person, say, you know something? Thank you, dog. What's your Facebook name? We should ask them.
You should ask them what's their Facebook name?
We should be willing to follow. Because guess what? If I'm willing to follow you, then you're automatically going to follow me. Sometimes you got to...
So you want to be the follower, not the leader.
Well, that is being a leader.
How is that a leader?
Because most people do what others people do. And I'll do something other than what other people do. People like, if Denzel Washington or some particular celebrity said, hey, you like, I really like the movie you was in, such and such, such. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Hey, so tell me, you on social media? And they say, yeah. And you go, yeah. And they go, hey, well, what's your name? I'm going to follow you. Now, guess what? You just now have this particular individual who has something that you like on your line because they appreciated you.
Okay.
And guess what? Now, when they have something, guess what you're going to do? And be in support of them, right?
I'm not sure about that. But
Don't
anyway.
fake for the camera. You know you're going to support the person.
I mean, I support people anyway. I think
if Tracy Lynn gave you a necklace herself.
Okay. Depends on what that necklace looked like.
That you liked. Wouldn't you wear it?
If it was one that I recommend,
wouldn't
for
you,
myself.
Right. If Jared came and gave you a ring, wouldn't you wear it?
Not necessarily, because I'm not into diamonds.
It doesn't matter. I said a ring. Remove my shades so you can see my eyes.
Thank you. I was waiting on that.
All right. How you?
I'm doing pretty good now. Can you stop rubbing my damn skin with your fetish?
You look all right.
I jive look.
Yeah.
Don't get. You know.
Are you trying to stab
I'm a
me?
lady.
What you gonna stab me with?
I don't play games. Can we get going with this daggone show? Get out my tea. Don't be trying to put a Mickey in it like your boy B.
So anyway, how are you?
We've established that I'm doing very well.
What's up? All right, so where we at? What's up?
We spoke about getting noticed and branding.
Yeah, you gotta. All right, I'm gonna just say this. No matter what, you gotta be busy. You gotta have your face out there. You gotta be shaking hands, hugging grandmas, kissing the babies. Campaign.
Now, as for me, grinding, I get out there, I speak to people. I feel like I'm already almost there. Almost. You know, the already comes from, I'm not quite there. But I have the personality. People love it. You know, they love the gift of gab. See, I don't have that gift of gab. I just want to talk bullshit to you. That's not me. I talk real to you. You know, I got to let you know where I stand and where I'm going.
You talk a lot.
What's wrong with talking a lot? You
Let
talk a lot.
Let a person get another word in.
Oh,
like
you feel left out?
Edgewise.
You feel left out?
No, I'm just saying. Go ahead. Run your show.
No.
Run your show, shorty.
Remember the Three Stooges?
No, I don't.
I wish it was one more stooge, and then I could go.
Look. All right, go ahead. You been
go ahead.
Right
what?
now.
How am I being corny?
What's the next thing?
I hope y'all caught my little video out there too.
Look, nobody care about the I and the me's.
Wow.
They want to know about what's going on.
About you.
No.
You.
You want to talk about wealth, beauty, and healthy living, right?
No. Wealth, beauty, and healthy living is my business, baby. If you knew me,
what kind of business
you would know my business.
What's the name of your business?
It's called Exist in Nature. That'd be EXIST, the letter N, nature. And you'll see that on the video on the end. So if you guys want to look on my website, you'll see the website. You'll see the email. I'll have that there. If you want to acquaint with me, you can always send me an email. Like I said, I'm loving life.
Hey, yo. I wish you would stop talking so fake professional.
Fake professional? This is my voice. How can I fake this the whole time?
The letter N.
Well, I have to let
nature.
It's called enunciating. You have to enunciate so people can understand what you're saying.
So
I'm not like you when I don't say with. I say with.
Who said
I don't say birthday.
Yeah,
I say birthday.
It is birthday.
It's not birth.
Yes, it is. You have childbirth.
No.
Childbirth.
Oh, let me drink.
I bet you it's called birth.
This is tea, people. This is my.
That's a lie. That's Hennessy. Tell them what it is.
Roasted dandelion
And then you got your little niece on the cup too.
I do. My sister gave me this. This is so
you know
nice.
What you doing?
This is a wonderful Mother's Day gift. And it says, Happy Mother's Day. Love your niece, Jayla. I love them. Thank you.
Hey, yo. And so you got Jayla on the cup with liquor in it. You know what you're doing?
This is not liquor, my dear.
You're drinking with a minor. That's all. That's
Hi,
it.
JJ.
You drinking with a minor.
I don't drink with minors. Does that say something about you?
I don't drink with minors. Hey, yo, so you already know who not to leave your kids with.
You left yours with me.
I drink with majors.
So what does that say about you?
My kids is ghetto. They know how to say no to drugs.
So that's the difference.
And alcohol.
I don't deal with ghetto kids, so I doubt if they were with me.
So anyway,
back to we're about to take it. We're about to put an end to this thing for today. Remember, this is our first episode.
Thank y'all.
And we appreciate you guys for looking at our crazy asses. This is just us on a daily. You know, we not throwing any monkey wrench in it. This is just us for real. So, support Jamon Darnell.
See how ghetto she said that?
And his
this
comedy.
Is us for real.
And his comedy venture, Exist in Nature, Keita J. We both together love to bring life and health and wealth.
Can I say my own name?
Can you promote yourself?
Hey,
go ahead.
All right, look, I'm Jamon Darnell. You can find me on all social medias at JamonDarnell. I love my kids.
Enough of him. Enough. See you guys. We love you.